everybody to creating a brand new TBR that I will probably never get to. I've done this 2 months ago. I've done this for March. I think I've read 1 or maybe 2 books that were on my March TBR, but I thought for May, let's give it another go. Like, as you know, right now, I'm not in the country. I'm gone, but I will be returning home hopefully by the 7th of May. I do not like being away from my books as much, but so I'm pre-recording right now, and I am setting myself a goal with some books that I'm gonna get the ebooks for so that I can read them while I'm gone, while I'm on vacation, while I'm on the plane, on a long car ride. We're gonna visit some friends in Florida, so I'm just here to pick out some books that I will hopefully read. You know the drill about this glass jar. I'm just gonna take this off and we're just gonna draw some books that we're excited about. Also, I don't know what the lighting is doing today. It's just not my friend, so we're just dealing with it the way we can. As always, I'm just gonna shake it up a bit. We have some different prompts in here. First category is my favorite category. Greek mythology. This is the best. So for this first one, I picked Ithaca. I've been wanting to read this for a while. If you don't know, I am kind of obsessed with the Odyssey and thereby also with Penelope in a weird sense. So I'm very excited to read kind of this perspective of Penelope, even though I obviously know that it's a made-up story. But I'm really excited about the concept of this, having like the story of the women that are left in Greece. I'm happy about this. So essentially, this is the story of Penelope of Ithaca, the famed wife of Odysseus, that has never been told before. Beyond Ithaca's shores, the whims of gods dictate the wars of men. But on the isle, it is the choice of the abandoned women and their goddesses that will change the course of the world. This sounds so cool. I love it so much. By the way, this time we're picking 7. We're picking 7 books. I feel like 7 books is good, is manageable. The next one is... I'm so excited. Ooh, we're on a roll right now. Royalty. I'm always excited to read a book about royalty. For a book with royalty, I could have gone with classic fantasy royalty, but I was like, no. I'm going for a book that has been on my TBR for a while, and that is American Royals. I am hoping to enjoy this. I'm not sure. I'm probably just gonna pick up the ebook for this and then like read it on the plane. This just feels like it's a good book to read in between things that I have to do. But in this case, we live in a kind of alternate universe where George Washington was the first king of the United States of America, and we're just like in the modern times now, but we have a kingdom and we have apparently American royals, which I think is a good concept and I like it, and I do love reading about royalty, and so I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping that it's giving me a little bit more of the Selection vibe that I'm getting, because I love that vibe of this book, but we don't know. Also hoping for a little bit of Red, White, and Royal Blue, which was also giving me a little bit of royalty, but modernized, so we don't know. I don't know, but I'm just here hoping. Next one is... I'm trying not to look because I could cheat. Ooh, this is such a vague one. Fantasy. I mean, I do have 1 or 2 fantasy books behind me. I think I'll be fine. So for this one, we had a lot of options to pick. I have so many unread fantasy books, but I went with one that I do plan on actually reading very soon. One that is on Kindle Unlimited, so I don't have to get it on my Kindle for reading on the go, and that is Gold. Gold is the 5th book in the Plated Prisoner series. I adored this entire series, so I'm very excited to see where it goes. I kind of put it off because I'm just super scared of not enjoying it as much anymore, because I really like that series. So overall, scared, but excited and loving it. Now, the Plated Prisoner series is about Oren, who is kind of like the little pet of King Midas, who is the guy with the harem of women that he has. And it's essentially just like her story, and a lot of things happened before, so I cannot tell you what's going on in this one, but I'm very excited to get to it, and it's one of my favorite adult fantasy series. And I think that says something about me. I love this series, and I love the male love interest so much. I think he's incredible, and I'm just excited. So the 4th one is this. What is this? I did that last time. I'm gonna put this back. It says orange book. I'm not sure I have another orange book. I'm gonna put this as a maybe. And I'm gonna just draw another one because I'm not sure. Okay, so the fourth one is, which one is this? Ooh, a special edition. The last special edition I picked, I didn't read, so maybe I'll read this one. So for the special edition, I'm going with vampires, specifically with Shanghai Immortals. So we have our main character who is kind of pawned off to the King of Hell, and she's a half vampire. And I'm just extremely excited. When I first got this edition in the Fairy Loot thing, I was like, I really want to read this because, as you might know about me, I love vampires very, very much. They're my favorite mythical creature of all. I love them. I've loved them since I was a kid. This is right up my alley, and I'm very excited to read about royalty and love and vampires and everything. I'm really excited for this, and I've been waiting to read it and waiting for the right time, and I think this month it's time to finally read this book, and I'm excited about it. Very excited about it. The next one is... I'm scared. Ooh. Another TBR Ghost. I can do this. I can find a book that's been on my TBR for a long time. That's what this is, a TBR Ghost. Been on my TBR for way too long. So I was thinking, what's the book that's been on my TBR for a while? And then I finally found one. This is The Night Circus. This was my first ever special edition that I ever got. It's beautiful. I got it in the Night Circus box set with some other stuff that's on my shelf. But this book started my whole collection and I never read it. Even though I'm pretty sure that I would absolutely adore this, I never read the book. So I'm kind of looking forward to actually reading it this month, and I just hope that I enjoy it as much as I hope I will. I've seen so much fan art of the main characters that I actually really want to pick it up, and I'm excited, and I'm also scared, but mostly excited. So The Night Circus is about a mysterious traveling circus that comes around once a year, as far as I know, and it is 1886, which is, by the way, my favorite time period ever. Like, entirely from like 1801 to like 1900. I love that time period. I adore books written in that time. Well, not written in that time, but set in that time. It's an entirely black and white circus. It just sounds so good. The Night Circus arrives without warning. No announcements preceded. It is simply there when yesterday it was not. This sounds so good. Moving back in. So the sixth one is this one. Ooh, we're going with crime and thriller. This is a good pick. This seems like a good month. I like it. For a crime and thriller book, I had some options, but I went with one that I actually already have started to read. Kind of. Just a little bit. I started reading 5 Survive by Holly Black as an audiobook. I listened to like 4 minutes of it. I know 4 minutes is not much. I'm not saying it is much, it's just I kind of wasn't in the mood for an audiobook. But that means that I already have the audiobook and I have the option to, like, when I'm feeling overwhelmed, just put it on and listen to the book, read the book. I'm kind of planning on, like, when I'm on my vacation to, like, read books that I will enjoy, hopefully. So I think this one would be good. We have 6 friends and 1 sniper, and only 5 will survive. So we have Red Kenny, who is on a road trip with 5 friends. Her best friend, her older brother, his girlfriend, a secret crush, and a classmate. And their RV breaks down, and they're trapped in the dark, and somebody clearly wants them dead. I'm getting goosebumps, you guys. Might be because it just started thundering outside, might also be because this sounds so amazing. So, with 8 hours until dawn, 6 friends must escape, or work out which one of them is the target. Buried secrets will be forced to light, and tension inside the RV will reach deadly levels. Not all of them will survive the night. It just sounds amazing. It just sounds so amazing. I'm extremely excited. I loved A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, so I'm just hoping that this will be, in any way, shape, or form, good as well. And then for the last book that we're gonna pick, ta-da, it's gonna be this. Maybe it is. I hope it is. Ooh! It is a book that has the word book in the title. That's an interesting one, and I hope I'm gonna find one. And then for the last one, I had two options, and I went with the more challenging one, and I don't know if I regret it, but I will do it anyway. We have The Book That Wouldn't Burn. I bought this book because it looked so stunning. It is beautiful. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but I feel like most of the books that I picked out this month aren't. So I have high hopes for this. Also, I kind of cheated and I drew book by a male author as well, and I then scrapped that. So I think I'm doing it justice by also picking a book by a male author. So I'm excited. I don't exactly know what this book is about, by the way, because let me read you what it says inside of the book. Evar has lived his whole life trapped within the vast library, older than empires and larger than cities. Livira has spent hers in tiny settlements out in the dust where no one goes and nightmares stalk. The world has never noticed them, but that's about to change. I have no idea what's happening. And then the back says, all books, no matter their binding, will fall to dust. The stories they carry may last longer. They might outlive the paper, the library, even the language in which they were first written. The greatest stories can reach the stars. I have no idea what this book is about. I think that's kind of perfect. I like this. I like the fact that I've, first of all, never heard anybody talk about this book, but then again, I've also I don't even know what it's about, so I'm just overall excited to read this. And that was it. I'm excited to start this month out. I don't exactly know how much reading I will do. I don't exactly know how much reading I will do while I'm away, but who knows? Maybe I'll just go full on just reading while I'm on the go. I don't know yet, but I will keep you updated on all of these books. As always, I will tell you everything about these. Now, if you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like. Tell me all about the books that you plan on reading next month, because I'm very interested in hearing about that. And if you want to know my thoughts about any of these books, consider subscribing, because I will definitely be talking about most of these if I read them. I hope I will. Anyway, I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you for the next video that I make. Goodbye! Now, where do I put these? Ugh. I could just put them back on the shelf because I'm leaving in like 2 days and I will definitely need to read them as ebooks, but yeah, anyway, bye!